What is up, you guys? Welcome to the video. So today I'm doing something I haven't done in a very long time, and that is reviewing a music festival lineup. This one is special because it's Electric Zoo 2021. This festival is near and dear to my heart. It's my local EDM festival because I am from New Jersey and I've had the best experiences at EZoo in the past. So when they dropped this lineup this week, I knew I had to talk about it, let you guys know my thoughts, and give you some artist recommendations so you can find some new people to check out. So for my reviews, I like to go through the whole lineup, give you my recommendations for the artists that I am personally the most excited about, and I like to give song recommendations as well. So if you guys want, I can make a Spotify playlist for EZoo. Let me know down in the comments if you'd be interested in that. So EZoo came out of the gate dropping their Supernaturals festival lineup, which if this was gonna happen this year, I was 100% planning on going. But unfortunately, with everything happening, festivals are pushing their events to next year, either like summer or fall, and they are releasing their lineups early to hopefully drive some ticket sales and get people excited about the event. So we've already got EZoo's lineup here. Just from the first glance, this is pretty packed. I am personally very excited about this. There are some very big names on here that are gonna be a huge draw for people, especially some of the more mainstream acts, but we've also got stage hosts from Brownies and Lemonade, Deadbeats, and Wakan, which pretty big range there, all very exciting to me. So that tells me you're gonna have like your bass covered, your dubstep, trap, all kinds of house in here. So let's just dive right into everything. I mean, right off the bat, you have Alan Walker, Alesso, Ali and Fila, and Andrew Rayel. So right there, you have some house artists and some trance artists. Those are all really big names. I would say Alesso is really incredible live. He has all the favorite hits you guys know and love. Ali and Fila, great trance act. And Andrew Rayel is a personal favorite of mine. He's really fun live. So if you guys like trance, check him out. In the next line, we have Art Bat, Baker Matt, and Black Tiger Sex Machine. Coming in with heat. Art Bat is one that you guys should not sleep on. I personally have not seen them live. They're a Ukrainian duo, very well known, but go stream some of their songs. I'll pop up my recommendations here. They are on the top of my list of artists I haven't seen yet live that I would be very excited to. So if you guys know the song For a Feeling with Camel Fat, that song is Camel Fat and Art Bat. It's one of my favorite releases from this past year, so definitely go listen to that song. You know what? I'm just gonna play it. I'm just gonna play it. Oh, it's so good. The tech house vibes in that are so fucking good. You have to go see Art Bat. Black Tiger Sex Machine is another interesting one. They're more like dark, aggressive electronic music. So I would recommend seeing them. It's three guys, they wear these helmets. Their whole thing is like, take me to church. So I've seen them live, great act, I would check them out. All right, the next line is Bruno Furlan, Carnage, and Champagne Drip. Bruno Furlan is one to watch. I'm gonna name a lot of house artists. If you guys are new to my channel, house music is my favorite. There are so many hidden gems in this lineup that you might just glaze over their name. Not today, fam. Bruno Furlan, he's from Brazil. He's got kind of like this infectious groove to his house music. He has a song on Dirty Bird Records. I would recommend checking out Another Planet and What's Going On. Definitely want to watch, so if you need some new artists to check out, look at that one. Carnage. Champagne Drip, another good one. Bass Heads, he's on the Wakan label. He does a lot of bass, like drum and bass, dubstep, even trap. Really fun act, I would recommend that. In the next line, we have Charles I, Chris Lorenzo, and Cosmic Gate. Charles I, again, not as familiar with. Chris Lorenzo, guys, if you are a house music fan, you need to see Chris Lorenzo. Not only on his own is his music amazing, I love his song Work. It's just the perfect thing to shuffle to dance to. He also has an alias with Chris Lake called Anti Up, which is a personal favorite of mine. So like their song Pizza, you guys might know. I'll play that right now. It's so good. That's gonna be such a fun time. And Cosmic Gate is an incredible trance act. We've got a couple trance artists on here. Definitely don't miss them. They've got some really good tracks and they have some stuff on Anjuna's label, so recommend that one. The next line is Crystal Skies, Dioro, Duke Dumont, and E. Collie. This lineup just keeps getting better and better. So Crystal Skies, you guys, if you are a Seven Lions fan, if you like his label Ophelia, you will like Crystal Skies. They have some songs together. They just put out a new EP, more melodic bass, melodic dubstep kind of sound. Dioro's a classic. He's been around for years. You know him, you love him. He's got his Latin flair, always a good time, very much a party set, very upbeat and fun. Duke Dumont, oh my God. Duke Dumont is on the top of my list of people to see live, like literal house legend, like incredible producer. Like he's given us Ocean Drive and then his new album, Chef's Kiss. Like I'm dying to see him, I can't wait. His song Red Light, Green Light, I'm just gonna play it.
When I say red light, I need you to stop. When I say green light, I need you to go. Red light. Green light.
I'm gonna be getting down on his set, catch me there. And then Akali is another good one. I think he's more like trap and bass music, but he killed it at EDC Las Vegas when I saw him. Really fun. I don't listen to him as much now, but if you guys are bass fans, I would check him out. And the next line, I hope I don't butcher this, we have Fatum, Gammer, Gassy back-to-back, Eptic, Io, and Elenium. I need a second. Fatum, I'm sorry, I'm butchering. So Fatum, I don't know. They are a Grammy nominated quartet, so it's 4 artists. It's a little bit trance, a little bit progressive, and a little bit techno. It's like very electric trance music. So this is another one I wasn't as familiar with. I did my research with this lineup. Really like their sound. I would definitely catch their set. Check out their songs, We're All in This Together and Punisher. Gammer is a hard dance artist, so that's there if you guys want to check him out. Ghastly back-to-back Eptic sounds like an incredible back-to-back set. Like that's just gonna be a fun time all around. I'm very excited to see that. Io is on here. Some of you might know how I feel about him. He was one of my artists to watch in 2019. Fell in love, saw him a whole bunch of times. One of the best techno artists out there, like incredible. Listen to him, he's amazing. Elenium, I think we all know Elenium. I'm a big Elenial. Some people don't like his music. I absolutely love it. He has a very huge, loyal fan base. He's coming out with new music lately. Sometimes he does his live act performance where he plays different instruments and things like that. So I'm very excited to see what he does at EZoo. I saw him, I think it was 2 years ago on Mainstage, and he was earlier in the day. So I mean, at this point, he is a massive headliner. Would not be surprised if he's like one of the later acts in the night. Okay, under that we have John Summit, JVNA, Cascade, and Liquid Stranger. We need to unpack this line, okay? John Summit. You cannot miss John Summit's set. This is one of those things that, like, as I was going through the lineup scanning the names, it didn't hit me right away. And then when I was listening to each artist on Spotify, I realized I have been blasting John Summit's song Deep End nonstop this entire past week, like on fucking repeat. He is such a good up and coming house artist. Like, do not sleep on him whatsoever. And according to Beatport, Deep End this summer was the longest running Beatport #1 song of the year. So he's making waves. Go listen to Deep End right now. Don't sleep on him. JVNA, I looked her up. She's got a really cool vibe as well. Check out her songs Crazy and At Least It Was Fun. She is more melodic bass, a little bit more experimental. I'm pretty sure she sings on her tracks. So if you guys are into like melodic bass, a little bit more chill, I think you would like her a lot. Cascade, Daddy Cascade. I don't really need to say anything else. I've seen him play at EZoo last year. His sets surprise you every time because he just has such a huge library of tracks. So you never know what you're gonna get, but it's always gonna be a good time. Don't miss him. And then Liquid Stranger is another Wakan artist, so more like down-tempo bass, all the wubs if you guys are into that. Next line, we have Loud Luxury, LS Dream, and Martin Eichen, I believe it's pronounced. Loud Luxury is gonna be your like basic bitch, college party atmosphere. I like their music. I've listened to them for a while, but obviously Body kind of pushed them to another level. So would I go see them? Yes, it just depends on who's playing at the same time, but they are fun live, that's for sure. Ella Stream, 1000% I want to see. He is again more on the bass side, a Wakan artist. He's like trippy, experimental, like sonic bass. So this is like your weird shit, but I recommend checking out his music. It's very different. Typically not something I would listen to, but I was planning to see him at UBW this year and I'm really upset that it didn't happen. So that's something that's like completely different that I would like to like switch up all my house artists with by seeing him. And then Martin Eichen, another one. Do not sleep on him. This is another house artist you should very much be aware of. He's been around since the 90s. He's performed under a bunch of different aliases, so like he is not new to the game in any way, shape, or form. Definitely more groovy house, a little bit more like disco, tech house, but his song Hooked is a personal favorite of mine. You can catch me blasting this and shuffling to it quite often. I'll play it for you guys right now. You will probably recognize this song when I play it. I've got the happy fingers in this video. So good, so good. Definitely recommend checking him out. I've never seen him live, so I'd be there. Okay, next line, we have Mason Maynard, Mime, Midas, and More Kismet. This one I'm not as familiar with. Mason Maynard, again, another really incredible up-and-coming house artist I would recommend checking out. He's from the UK. He's more like dirty bass house vibes. So bass house fans, you'll like him. Check out his songs Puffy and False Truths. Mime, I'm not as familiar with. Midas is another one if you're a Seven Lions fan, if you're into melodic bass and melodic dubstep and future bass, I would check out Midas. I've seen him live before and he really put together a great set. He opened for Seven Lions on tour. More Kismet, you guys, is a 15-year-old DJ. Amazing, very experimental and innovative. He's more melodic bass, a little experimental, a little bit trippy at times, but like homeboy's 15 years old and he's gonna be playing EZU. I think that's amazing. Check out his songs, Drift and Flare, and go show him some love on social media. I think that's so cool. The next line we have Nina Las Vegas, Afaya, Pax, Peekaboo, and Rinzin. Nina Las Vegas I saw open for Dylan Francis. She was just a fun kind of house artist, but she played a lot of everything. I remember her being very eclectic, but she was a good time. Afaya is more chill house, like a little bit more down tempo. The man I know survived a helicopter crash. Like he's had a really tough life and has made it through all of that, so I think his story is really incredible. Pax, I don't know. Peekaboo. Peekaboo is one of my favorite bass artists. I really like his vibe. He is like way more, I guess like experimental, maybe a little bit rhythm, but just like really heavy, dark bass. I love his vibe. I saw him at Ever After and his set was awesome, so I recommend him. Rinzin I don't know too much about, but I did like his song Renegade, so check that one out. Next line, we've got Riot 10, Seven Lions, Shiba San, and Shipwreck. Whew. Bitch, you guys know when I saw Seven Lions on this lineup, I was like, you gotta be kidding me. I was like, round two? We're back for round two? Because he was like a main headliner. He had his own stage. He had the Ophelia Records stage at EZU in 2019, and truly one of the most crowded stages. Not gonna lie, I knocked EZU for this. They put him at the wrong stage. He should have been on main stage. He was like shoved in this corner and it was like complete and utter chaos. So the man best be on main stage, that's all I'm gonna say, because he's my favorite artist. Hands down, love him. You know I'll be front row like screaming my freaking head off to that. Shiba San, amazing house artist. Love his whole vibe and his sound. Definitely would recommend checking him out. Shipwreck is another one I've said to keep your eye on. They're more of like a fun party kind of vibe, like a party favor, but house music as well. They're always a good time. The next time we have Sippy, Subtronics, Test Pilot, and Tiesto Sunrise Set. I swear every line in this lineup is stacked, so people who are saying like, it's not that good of a lineup, honestly, I just don't think they know some of these artists on here. Sippy is an incredible Australian artist. She is like heavy dubstep, like heavy bass music, a little bit more experimental. Check out her song Ghosts, and then she has a remix of the song Raw. It's Summerjack's song. Check out her remix of that. But if you guys want like heavy, filthy dubstep, check her out. Subtronics, I feel like everybody knows him. He's a massive dubstep artist, maybe a little bit of rhythm. It depends on who you ask, but he's a really good time. I mean, if you love Grizztronics or some of his other tracks and you want to get a little wooked out and just go have a great time and lose your mind, he'll probably be at the Wakan stage. Test Pilot is Deadmau5's techno alias, If you guys are a techno fan, I would highly recommend checking out this set because it'll be a little different than what he would normally play as deadmau5. I will definitely be catching that set. And Tiesto at Sunrise, I mean, that just sounds like a freaking magical moment. I love Tiesto. The man is a legend for a reason. All of his sets are fun. He's gonna play the songs you know and love. And this year, he's been churning out music. I really love his new song, Coffee, with Vintage Culture. So I would go see him. It's been a few years. I always watch him at EDC Las Vegas, but definitely check him out at EZoo. Last two lines here, we have Tainan, Valentino Khan, Vampa, and West End. So Tainan is gonna be your like heavy, wonky, weird dubstep. A little bit of rhythm, a little dark trap, a little bit more eclectic. He kind of does his own thing. Nothing is too like weird or unusual for him. He just kind of has paved his own path. So listen to the songs Earthquake and Rockin'. Valentino Khan, I mean, if you just want like dirty, filthy trap, bass house, party vibe, nonstop energy, just all around good time, you need to see Valentino Khan. Vampa is a 21-year-old producer. She is more trippy, heavy bass, a little bit more experimental, but like deep. She loves the underground, very creative artist. So I would recommend seeing her. If you guys need a new bass artist to check out, look up Vampa. Her songs Chillin', Killin', Masquerade, and Dark Matter are the ones I would recommend. West End I wasn't too familiar with, but he is a tech house artist. So again, a lot of hidden house talent on this lineup. He's a little bit more fun, upbeat, kind of clubby vibe, and his songs Prickly Pear and You Feelin' Me are two of my favorites. And then the last line on this lineup, we have Rekno, Zed's Dead, and Zomboy. Rekno I don't really listen to, but again, guys, the Wakan fam. Rekno is like wonky, trippy, fun rhythm. He does his own thing. I feel like there's a little bit an air of humor or just like a little bit of cheekiness to some of his tracks. I really liked his vibe when I was looking up his music. His songs Medusa with Grizz that just came out is so much fun. It's so like wobbly and bouncy, really good time. His song Bout Me and Expert. So if I want to dabble in bass, I would probably go see Rekno. Zed's Dead, you know them, you love them, always an incredible time live. They're gonna play, they kind of do a little bit of everything. They're a little bit genre bending to me, like a little dubstep, a little bit of trap. They can get melodic at some points, but all around good time, in your face kind of bass music. Zomboy, need we say more? Zomboy is an incredible dubstep artist, absolutely amazing live, super high energy, love the guy. Love the guy as a person, and if you just want to headbang and like throw your bodies around, Zomboy is for you. Whew. I'm exhausted. I hope you guys enjoyed this lineup review and my artist recommendations. I really just tried to be as helpful as possible with these videos, and I really want people to step out of their comfort zone and go explore new artists, because that's what festivals are all about. Definitely check these people out on Spotify, stream the songs I mentioned. I will do my best to put them in a Spotify playlist, so check the description box because it might already be in there by the time this comes out. It would mean a ton to me if you guys could give this video a thumbs up and consider subscribing to my channel if you're new here, and share this video with a friend today. If you know any other people that want to go to EZoo and need more recommendations, I would love it if you would share this. And if you have any more recommendations for artists that I may have missed on this lineup, please leave me a comment down below. Help each other out. Let us know who we should be checking out. That's all I've got for you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.